Here we're going to talk about how to upload a candidate to NCHCR. And you can see I have a video on how to post a job to NCHCR as well. So this is what the homepage looks like. What you want to do is candidate options and then add new candidates. So, whoops. Okay, so add new candidates. Now, you want to make sure to say if this is a physician or not a physician. You'll notice that some of the things might change, but that's very important for when emails are sent out. So when you do first name, you can either do their actual first name or in-house ID. This is what I use to identify them in my ATS. So let's give this person a test name. Okay, so the code in my ATS is 1234. Now you're picking their specialty. If it's a physician, you want to pick physician. If it's anything else, of course, pick anything else. And then you pick their subspecialty. You can either get very specific academic research or you can just do plain whatever it is. So we're going to say emergency medicine here. Then you pick the visa type. Now I'm going to pick J1 because I want to show you a little glitch in NCHCR that you need to be aware of. And then you pick which state they're living in, what kind of position they would like. So let's say this person wants either permanent or locum tenens, but you have a few to choose from. Are they board certified, board eligible, or in training? So let's say in training. You can add where they're licensed. If it's not in bold, it's not something you have to do. But then you can pick their preferred states. So you can pick whichever states they want to be in. So let's do DC. We can just pick a few here. Massachusetts. Let's do New York because there's often a lot of things in New York. Geographic preference. So you want to be specific. Usually the J1 candidates want to be within 1 hour of a big airport. So let's put that within 1 hour of a big airport. You can even say where they have family. So maybe they have, they have family in New York City and want to be close to them, whatever it is. You want to say what year they graduated from medical school and then which medical school they attended. So let's say they went to XYZ medical school in India. And then when they're available, so let's say July 2024. This isn't a real candidate. It's always nice to put a little bit of something about the physician so that, or the candidate, so that when another recruiter is looking, they know a little bit about them. So you can say that this person is fluent in Spanish. You can add maybe they're married to a pediatrician who will also be looking for a position. You can add, whatever it is about them. It's nice to add a little bit extra detail. Maybe even something like they have extra training in something. Let's say pain medicine, whatever it is. So that helps. You want to say MDDO or, this is a podiatrist or a PhD. So let's say this person's an MD. I've profiled them. I have their resume, all of that. And I always try to get both email and phone number for a candidate. So this is optional if why they're leaving present situation. So maybe compensation is too low, perhaps. You can add what kind of practice they're looking for, or you can leave that blank. You can see it's not bold. You want to make sure that you know if they have any issues with their license or prior malpractice suits. So then what you do is you add a profile. And it's always good to go in there, and now this is your page where you say manage your candidates. That is where this automatically takes you. You'll see here's our test candidate. So if you click on them, You then want to go send email. So I'm not going to, well, sure. So I click send email, and then you see email successfully sent to John Fry. Okay. And then you will get an email each evening, or maybe it's every weekday evening, with all of the candidates that were added that day. So let's go back to manage candidates. And now here we have our candidate. If you click on match, it'll match that physician with all the jobs that match it in NCHCR. Now, the glitch and the reason why I picked J1 specifically is because NCHCR does not yet um, filter out for J1 visas. So you can see these positions are only for US citizens, but there are a few that are for J1 or H1B visa candidates as well. So once you have this, you can go ahead and click on details or email. And so you say, there's this job. This is for someone who wants to deliver quality care. You can discuss this position with your candidate. And if they say, yes, I would like you to please contact this recruiter, then you can go ahead and do that. I would strongly suggest you don't reach out to other recruiters without the physician's permission, because that is how to piss off a doctor 101. So definitely reach out to the candidate first. Write a little note in here, whatever you want to say. Hi, Vicky, I see your position. My candidate is interested. Is it still open? Or whatever you want to say. And then you want to make sure that it matches their criteria and all these things. And then once that's done, you click send email. And once you've sent the email will be sent directly to her and to your inbox. And then from there, you can speak directly. And that is how you add a candidate to the NCHCR database. Definitely use this. It's a great way to make splits, great networking, and your doctors will be very happy.